Hello and welcome to the demonstration of our programming, which is your schedule, your way. Now, oftentimes for your small landscaping business, a lot of your problems are going to constitute having a small amount of employees and you're going to have a limited time and capital. Now, for a small business owner, optimal scheduling can become a luxury that you can't afford because of these issues. But the main problem is that whether it's losing money on like overtime for scheduling extra employees to cover these hours or not having enough labor, creating this efficient, optimized schedule can be both difficult and costly to you as a small business owner.
So what is the solution? The program we designed will have the employees enter their availability for that week along with their skill sets. The project manager will enter the property information with the labor hours they require, the skill sets they require, along with which day of the week the property must be hit. Our program will then run OpenSolver to create crews of 1 to 5 members based on their skill set and availability, along with what properties they will be assigned to for that week. Since one of our group members' parents owns a landscaping business, we felt that this would be a great opportunity to apply class skills and increase efficiency in the administrative work for this business. Now, we will walk you through our program and how it works.
Upon opening the Excel file, the client is presented with a blank schedule and a list of provided steps on how to properly operate the tool, seen on the right-hand side of the sheet titled Scheduler. The first step is to decide on the minimum size per crew. For the purposes of this tool, there are 5 crews, and the maximum size per crew is 5. Thus, this means that the tool has been made for an employee payroll of 25 workers or less. In the industry, it is very rare to have 1 or even 2 people on a crew, but the choice to allow these small crew sizes is still available to the client if they so choose. For our purposes, we will set a minimum crew size of 3 workers. Please note that even with all 25 employee slots filled on the schedule for a given week, if even 1 worker needs time off of any day that week, then the scheduler will not be able to create an optimal schedule. This is because the tool cannot fill 25 slots if there are only 25 or less employees available. The second step is for the client to populate the Excel tab titled Property List with their landscaping company customers. By clicking this button under step 2, we are brought automatically to the sheet for inputting this data. As you can see, the tool requires a handful of information about each property. The client needs to input the name of the property, the day of the week that the customer needs the job completed, the total estimated labor hours the job will require, as well as whether or not each property needs a mower and/or tractor operator. Scrolling down, we can see that this tool is capped at a maximum of 85 properties. Any data inputted under this blue box will not be recognized by the tool and will not be included in the schedule. Click the button at the top to return to the scheduler. The third step is for employees to fill out a Google form, which should be sent to them by the client each week. This form includes their availability for that week, whether or not they have a driver's license, as well as their ability to operate a mower and/or tractor. This information is then sent to a Google Sheet, and from that Google Sheet, it is imported into Excel for the tool to use. At the end of each week, the client needs to clear the responses on the Google Sheet and then have the employees fill out the Google form for the next week. In order to keep things as simple as possible, the client can make these edits to the Google Sheet data and then click the Refresh Availability button under the Step 3 box to update any changes. As a general rule of thumb, please wait 3 to 4 minutes after making final edits to the Google Sheet before clicking this button. Step 4 is to actually run the scheduling tool. Please give the program a few moments to populate the 25 boxes on screen. The fifth step for the client is to click the Generate PDF button to export the fully optimized schedule onto one page in PDF format. This saves the file to the computer directory that the Excel tool is saved to and opens it automatically. A PDF file allows the schedule to be more easily distributed to all company employees as well as any project manager. Finally, although not required, the client has the option to clear the schedule before the next week's use. Thank you.